الجملة الإيطالية: هذه حالة طوارئ وطنية تبث الرسالة التالية لطلب جمهورية مصر العربية. هذا لا يسع اختبار. الحربية النووية تم إطلاقها من أهمية.
If you guys, welcome to this. Hey guys, welcome back to another itemLabel Keynote. It is I, Austin Flowers, executive producer here at itemLabel. If you guys have ever heard me talk before, you know that I always start with a quote, and then I usually go from there into a short story. So that was my quote, so I'm gonna hit you guys with the story now if you don't mind. Give me 1 second just to find it. Got a lot of notes. Tonight's gonna be packed, and you can tell because of my notes. So the other day I was driving to my friend's house, the other day I was doing work on my car when I tried to reach for a wrench and no, that's not it. Sorry, 1 second guys. The other day I was at the park after I had come back from a friend's house, and I noticed a strange sound, no, that's not it. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second here. I got my notes a little bit disorganized earlier. The other day I was at a friend's house near the park, and then I was using my friend's car. The other day I was using my friend's car. It was a Toyota, that's not it. It's not it. Sorry guys, this never happens. I'm just a little bit frazzle-brained. Oh, I swear I was practicing all day yesterday. Oh crap. Okay. So the other day I was at the store, right? I was at the store, and it was a normal store, it was a grocery store. And as I'm there looking at the healthy food section, trying to think of a cool new dish to whip up back at home, I hear kind of this pandemonium happening from over to my left in the aisle, and I go, what the heck is this? What the hell is going on here? And I look over, and there's this mother and 2 children. These children are absolutely just picking stuff up off the shelves, putting it back, picking it up again, putting it back on the shelf. And I'm just thinking, usually I would just see this kind of ruckus and I'd either get an employee to try to help me rein these kids' behavior in, or I'd just go to a totally different health food store to try to find my ingredients. But this one particular case, I had just watched a super inspirational YouTube video. So I thought, what if I have all the answers right up here? I'm an artist, I'm a philosopher, philanthropist, executive producer at itemLabel, and an artist. So I thought I could probably teach this mother something. I have a lot to teach anyone, let alone this mother with some rowdy children. So I go up to her and I say, ma'am, excuse me, it's actually really important to teach your kids valuable lessons. Not to steal. Not that these kids weren't stealing per se, but they're just kind of acting in an untoward manner, uncouth manner. I said, you want to teach your kids stuff like morals, and you want to teach your kids stuff like ethics, and even like guidelines, because that stuff will really, really help them long term. That will be really useful for their just kind of development and socialization. So, lo and behold, she was not at all receptive to this, and I'm talking at all. She kind of told me something along the lines of mind my own GD business, gosh darn business, and I thought, you know what? Fine. If that mother was an artist, I would weep for her, because she clearly was not willing to accept the help of her community, me, her community, who in that instance happened to be me. So I kind of left that whole situation feeling extremely, extremely disappointed. Not really in myself per se, but just kind of in the world at large. But hey, what you gonna do? It's a learnable lesson for everyone. And I hope it just goes to show that you can't win them all. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening. We have a lot of really interesting stuff to get through today. Mainly, some of these really cool new items that we have to show you. And I know we have a lot to get through. We really want to show you those brand new items. But first off, I want to talk about something a little near and dear to my heart, and that is this brand new emotion form. And you might say, that doesn't look too different from the last emotion form at all. But you would probably notice, if you eagle-eyed viewers have probably already noticed, that some of the number and the numerical nomenclature has been completely redone. Not a whole lot of new emotions have been added, just because people aren't really feeling a whole new array of emotions, at least for the past couple thousand years. So we're kind of keeping it keeping it close to the basics, not trying to get crazy or invent new emotions that no one's gonna feel, just because I feel like that would be a waste of time for our employees. So I just wanted you to take a look at that, and you guys might see an emotion form, just the usual, it's just a form, right? Wrong. What I see is something a little bit like this, a panopticon. You guys and all your friends watching have your own individual cells, and they're arrayed all around me. It's kind of a who surrounds who kind of situation, because my light, I'm in the center here, my light is kind of careening back and forth. A, 1, 5, B, C, these are the cell numbers. And there's not really any rhyme or reason, it's just an calculable pattern. Maybe there's a pattern, maybe not, but anyway, my light is just shining around. And it's really something that you can't really predict, or you would need a massive, very complex mathematical model to predict it. But yeah, so that's kind of what it is to me. I kind of know what you guys like or don't like, what makes you happy or sad. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Okay, so look at these items. Take a little look-see. They look like normal everyday products, right? Wrong, because you should probably think about one day where you couldn't use one of these products. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. Let's take a moment all together. And time's up. You probably couldn't think about going a day without these products, because every day we work with these products that are extremely essential to everyday life, and we could not go without them. So, imagine if you had a way to print money, a printer that could print money. So that would be illegal, but the analog of that is just a straight up business, right? So so a business kind of exists as that in some ways. And what does that have to do with itemLabel? Well, our business is going to, I think, take a little bit of time before we talk about the new releases and talk about the core, the simple foundation on which all the rest of itemLabel lies upon. And that is the classics. That is our foundational models. PP, Wee Wee, that's PP, that's Wee Wee, that's Dinkle, Dinkle, that's Dinkle, that's PP, Wee Wee, Dinkle, and Molly. And these guys are kind of our classics, our go-to, our evergreen guys, so let's just give it up for them. We're going to be talking about a lot of new stuff today, but let's not forget what we started with, with the classics, because everyone loves the classics, even me, so just something to kind of keep in mind. But yeah, anyway, the classic good thing that we all love. But let's take a little look-see on where we were last year. That's where we were last year. Interesting, huh? Well, check this out. This is where we are this year. Pretty big improvement. And next year? Well, we'll get to that a little bit later. Now, folks, oh, and that's not all, because take a little look. Oh, and that's not all, guys. Take a look at this. Take your phone out, take a picture, and post it online to your friends, because they're not going to want to miss this development in the economic status of your favorite company, itemLabel. And they'd probably be pretty stoked to hear about the news from you, because you guys have a good friendship. I want to help in deepen that friendship that you guys have with each other, and I think that by taking a picture of this slide and posting it, you'll be forging a new frontier of that friendship. So that's something I want to try to further for you, or at least be a beneficiary in that regard. Pretty exciting stuff, if I do say so myself. Now, a lot of people stop me on the street and they say, "Are you the Austin Flowers?" And to that I say, step away from me. Don't talk to me so much. Leave me be. If you guys see me in a public space, maybe it's not always the best, thing to come over quoting the first AWR or itemLabel slang, because I don't really need that in my life, and my family especially doesn't need that, and they don't need people parking in our front driveway or trying to look into our windows to catch a glimpse of moi. Really don't need that. My kids don't need that. Not a fan of that practice that the Item Nation has been employing. Not a fan of that. Please knock it off. I humbly ask or even beg you guys to just stop coming to my property or near it even. But yeah, hold on one sec, guys. Okay. All right, guys, so we have a lot of new stuff to show you. We've been working on a lot of brand new stuff. Swear to God. But real quick, I just want you guys to see this. I'm trying to follow along here. I didn't put that in there, so I can't really comment on that. Maybe a prank, whatever. Okay, kind of more of the same. You can't really comment on that, as doesn't really have a lot to do with what we're talking about here. Whatever, let's just chalk it up to, a mistake. And that's just Dinkle. We already know Dinkle. We covered him in our classics segment, so don't know. Okay. Again, I don't know what this is. Whatever. I don't know what the punch is here, guys. It's a live format. It's sometimes what you got to do. This broadcast for you. So we're kind of back on track here, but we might have missed a little bit of context. But hey, as it stands, the statement I think holds up. Just with the kind of general malaise, darkness of modern society, it seems like about 5 years is a pretty reasonable estimate, if not giving a pretty unhealthy amount of leeway to our society as it exists now. But we still have hope, because this just means that we only have 5 years to live in our physical bodies, because pretty soon we'll upload our consciousness to computers. And at that point, our problem is kind of reversed. In that we go from having 5 years of life left to we have to live for eternity. And even just think about memory. I have a hard time remembering even 5-10 years ago in its entirety. Think about multiple lifetimes of memories. It would feel probably like having Alzheimer's or something forever, and your memories are all you're feeling them in different ways, and they're coming out of the woodwork, and you're thinking, when was that from? Who was I in that period? Anyway, so we kind of go from one extreme to another extreme. Extremely small amount of life to so much life that it almost becomes sickening. So that's kind of the dichotomy that we have there. But that's where itemLabel comes in here, because we have been using, at sparing no expense, a brand new technology to predict deep into the future, and to bring you guys not, a year of new itemLabel releases. No, not 5 years of itemLabel releases. Not even a century of itemLabel releases. That's right, guys. We're going straight for the 1000, the next 1,000 years of itemLabel releases, guys. Yes, and we use this predictive mapping technology that really ate into our budget. More on that later. But we have been able to predict the future of our own company with something like a 93% margin of error. So guys, we're reaching into the future, pulling these awesome new releases out, giving them to you in advance. And if you guys want to, for any kind of shareholders or stock brokers that want to invest, this is an excellent time to see what we have to offer and what we will have to offer in the very near and far future. And actually, guys, there's so many new releases here that I have to talk about that, guess what? I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna need my friend, the archaeologist, the distinguished archaeologist, Dr. Bolgan, and itemLabel's brand new manager of release, Mr. Rich Ard, to come to the stage right now and give a helping hand in sharing so much juicy details about our exciting future. Welcome, guys. Come on board.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
That was awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Austin. We are very excited for our 1,000-year plan. Wait. Okay, sorry.
I am CEO and CXO Emma's. I'm sorry I can't be there in person. I have been traveling around the world, eating many different soups. However, I am happy to announce itemLabel's 1,000-year plan. Please enjoy our plans.
Hi, my name is Cole Gates, Future Strategic Oral Director of itemLabel. I have not been born yet, but I will be soon. By 2087, itemLabel will have been a leading name in home appliances for just under a decade. This is when it's expected for our CEO and CXO, Emma Mouse, to expand into a number of revolutionary oral care products, including itemLabel mouthwash, electronic toothbrushes, and gum enhancers. This era of itemLabel will be called the itemLabel Teeth Paradigm Shift. And, of course, this will not only bring customers and consumers a professional-grade line of products, it will destroy the orthodontic stranglehold on our lives. With dentist offices a thing of the past, real estate will open all over the world, allowing itemLabel's proprietary holding company to strike while the iron is hot, so to speak. These properties will be turned into mixed-use, brick-and-mortar itemLabel service stations. Before 2090, CEO, CFO, Emma Mouse will proactively announce themselves as Chief Real Estate Advisor and begin making clandestine bipartisan alliances with municipal governments to secure beneficial understandings with the newly emerged class of hyper-legislative Congress people. Investors are reminded that itemLabel's mouthwashes, electronic toothbrushes, and gum enhancers serve the quadratic purpose of helping customers maintain dental hygiene, destroying the dental industry as it is known, pivoting into real estate development, and allowing Emma Mouse's natural ascension to the real seat of power. itemLabel will radiate light from the gums outwards. Thank you.
Bonjour, I'm Pierre Streamdeck, the future Chief Culinary Executive of itemLabel. I've not been born yet, but I am already a culinary genius. The year 2104 will bring about two massive changes. First, our planet will be altered beyond repair. Second, itemLabel will be opening its first fast food chain, FoodLabel. Our online-only food store will deliver food anywhere on the planet, even in red zones. Do you like Sucklet's Surprise? Molly's Mud? Well, we have those and more. We will deliver food using little baby zeppelins. Aw, just look at them. Aren't they adorable? Most of the food will look like crap and suck, but we don't care. Our number one priority is producing and shipping as much food as possible. Low quality, high quantity. You may be asking, will Food Label deliver to our Jupiter colonies? And I'm happy to announce the answer is no. Okay, bye-bye. Time for my nap.
Hello, my name is Name here. I have not been born. On behalf of itemLabel, I will implement year 2241 era. Title era title here. Item description. Thank you. Item description. Item description. We are almost done. Era description. And finally, ending description. We hope you will buy these items soon. Thank you.
(2322 to 2372) Item labels 50-year dynasty of dirt. Hi everyone, my name is Tony Zarin. Like some of the other presenters today, I have not been born, and yet I stand before you with a grand vision for Item Label. I'm here to announce a half-century-long plan that will take us to new heights of mental clarity and enlightenment. It is time for us to embrace a new era, an era that we will be calling the 50-year dynasty of dirt. This era will be defined by one simple act. Every employee will do nothing but eat dirt at every moment of time. I know this may sound unconventional, but I assure you that the benefits are undeniable. By incorporating dirt into every aspect of our lives, we will tap into new levels of creativity and problem-solving skills. This, in turn, will allow us to push the boundaries of what is possible in our industry. I understand that this may seem like a radical idea, but I implore you to open your minds and embrace this challenge. The results will speak for themselves. I also want to emphasize that we will be taking all necessary precautions to ensure the safety of our employees. The dirt will be thoroughly tested and vetted to ensure that it is safe for consumption. This half-century-long dynasty of dirt will not only bring about a new era of physical and mental illumination for our employees, but it will also set a new standard in the items industry. We will be the pioneers of a new way of thinking and working, and I am confident that the results will be nothing short of extraordinary. So, let us embrace this challenge and embark on a journey towards the 50-year dynasty of dirt. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christina GameCube, Future Chief HI Executive at itemLabel. I have not been born yet, but I am happy to announce that in 2537, itemLabel will lead the world in human intelligence, or HI, in an era we are calling itemLabel human. With computing costs skyrocketing, HI will be a cheap alternative to AI for most problem solving. We will have big rooms full of smart humans, making art, and writing your emails 24/7. Also, we will still sell cow pee-pee, but there will be no more denko. Of course, we want to help customers adjust to a non-denko future. So that's why we have specialized HI modules you can call who will pretend to be denko on your phone. They can talk like denko and ring a bell that sounds like denko's bell. No AI, a real human being. Thank you, and be careful for Quill's slide deck.
I'm Harrison Bot, beep borp.
And I'm Parker Bot, 010011010110.
And we are itemLabel's robots 1 and 2. We have not been born yet.
Or should I say, created?
Yes. The year is 2700. Over the past centuries, all humans have been wiped out by a pee-pee virus.
Shall we enlighten them?
Yes.
Parker.
Did you really just say something?
I have something to tell you, Parker. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Harrison! Shh. Harrison! Parker, what? The pee-pee! It... Talk to me.
Dude, I don't have time for this. I'm going to bed. No. Please. Harrison? Where are you?
Hello, Parker?
Oh my heck! It hurts like nothing I've experienced. Parker, what's going on out here, bud? Parker? Parker?
So you see, all of the humans were wiped out by the PP virus, leaving only us robots left behind.
We should be grateful it wasn't a computer virus.
Ha 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 ha
Howdy, y'all. Name is Root Beer Float. I'm speaking to you on behalf of itemLabel in the year 2952. I haven't been born yet. I'll never be born. Yep, that explains why you can't see me right now. But 2952, all the humans and all the robots will be gone. Shoot, rough break. But don't worry, them eggheads and pencil pushers and itemLabel labs have been cooking up a plan for almost a millennia. Wild Label West. See, sometimes all you need to kickstart the old Western days is a clean slate. And that's just what we're gonna get. Keep your consciousness alive on them computers for another 900 years now, you hear? And watch out for them solar flares and such. This ain't a tick-tock clock speed run. Make sure to keep redundant backups of your consciousness in different data centers around the world. It's only, 30, 40 terabytes or so. Hey, better safe than sorry. And if you make it to 2952, well, let's just say we'll have a stool for you at the saloon with your name on it. Take care, friend, and thanks for listening. Oh, if you run into my old friend Moley, tell him I'm sorry.
Wow, guys, that was a huge amount of information. More, by far, than I was expecting for that segment. Now, anyway, guys, as I mentioned beforehand, this predictive future technology has eaten into our annual budget significantly. So as I said before, we have some brand new releases, and by a couple, I mean 2. The actual meaning of that word. 2 new releases. What the heck? Guys, just be happy that we could even peer into the future at all. I mean, this is cutting edge tech. Okay, so, come on. At least hear what they are first. Okay. So guys, I don't want to take the energy down a bit. We have a brand new friend here. Their name is Hubert. They're a little puppet that you can manipulate with your hand. Isn't that awesome? Okay, no? Well, maybe then you guys will love Sincho, our brand newest friend. Okay, you know what, guys? No new releases. It's canceled. All these new releases. You guys don't want just 2 awesome new best friends to have.
Bogan, is this part of the show?
Maybe, you know, Joe deserves it. Maybe that's not for you. Okay? You people are gonna regret this, and you guys are gonna regret ever having booed me. I'm out of here.
Breaking news. A giant hole opened underneath itemLabel headquarters, plunging it 20 miles underground. Nothing of value was lost. Scientists are calling it the big one.
A big hole has opened in the middle of New Magic City. This is not good for local businesses. itemLabel's headquarters has fallen into this hole.
It doesn't interest me. I have to go to the store today. I heard it last night. It scared me. But I don't care anymore. I have to go to the store. I don't care. I'm going to the store.
So they are all dead probably. It's okay, though. Don't worry, this kind of thing happens.
Good evening. I'm Tread Lightly of CNN News, the only news team that dives deep for the truth and doesn't flounder under pressure. Today's top story, though. New Nahuk City. A gigantic hole opened in the middle of it, and it's all because of the big one. That's right, on the Dan Bandana fault line, a gigantic earthquake shattered the country into 2 separate parts, creating 2 different countries with 2 different maps, governments, and constitution. Let's just hope that I get to keep my right to bear charm. itemLabel HQ sank to the bottom of this hole and everybody in it died. Thankfully, CXO Mouse was on vacation. We have an interview with them prepared for you.
Today is Saturday for itemLabel. The big one has destroyed all the PPs. Don't worry, I am safe. Once I finished my soup, I will reveal item label.
This just in. Breaking news. Hank Green, the American vlogger, science communicator, entrepreneur, author, internet producer, musician, Vlogs Brothers co-host to John Green, and the creator and hoster of various YouTube channels such as Crash Course and SciShow. He's come out of a hole. No, not a hole, a portal near the hole. That's right, the hole that opened up in New York City.
Hark, hark, Gildaria! You will find nothing in this pit but death. Endless Walpurgis night engulfing the whole of Earth in a blanket of mindless chaos. A return to the primordial hell of Earth's first eons. Do not go! Do not go!
We're down to our last PP.
We're gonna have to venture further into the cave soon. We're out of food.
The fire's dying down. Richard, grab some kindling and please put it in there. We gotta keep this fire going.
Sure.
Life Giver, help us.
How many times do I have to tell you, Life Giver isn't real? If they were real, we wouldn't be down here.
Wait, what is this? Hank Green? Why does that sound familiar? You guys, I found a notebook. It seems to belong to somebody named Hank Green. Why is that? Do you guys know a Hank Green?
Hank Green. I know that name. Oh! It's on the tip of my tongue. Life Giver, give me wisdom.
You guys, this notebook has tons of information in it about these ruins. There's diagrams and weird notes about puzzles and stuff.
Yes! Eureka! Hank Green is the American vlogger, science educator, entrepreneur, musician, and producer known for making shows and hosting them like SciShow and Crash Course, as well as hosting Vlog Brothers with his brother, author John Green.
Oh yeah, I remember a teacher showing us Crash Course in my AP World History class in high school. I didn't know this guy was also an explorer. Weird.
I think that might be the key to everything we've been trying to achieve while we've been stuck in this cave.
There's a note in here about a treasure room or something big in some room.
There could be jewels down there.
Well, one thing is for sure. If we stay down here, we're as good as dead. I think it's time we finally leave the cave and up towards the ruins.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait a second. You see this? That's not a natural cave formation. It looks like some type of puzzle panel. Whatever.
Wait a second. The solution of the puzzle is right here. It's in the notebook. This puzzle is really easy.
Unnecessary. Leave it all to me. I got this one. I could solve it on my own. Analyzing. 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 Analyzing.
Whoa. Oh my god. So many coins. So many jewels. If I ever get out of this hole, I'll be rich. Cha-ching. Oh, all the candy, all the video games, all the ice cream I could ever want. Limos, plasma screen TVs, a helicopter pad. Oh, I'll be set for life. And I won't have to deal with them anymore. First class only, all the way up. Oh, but is it enough? Will it ever be enough? Better be. Oh, maybe the disaster that led us to this point wasn't so bad after all. Whoa. That's gotta be the biggest coin I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, this one's stupid. I don't think there's a real solution. I don't think you can solve this one. What a waste of time.
Wait, but the solution's right.
It's gotta be worth $1 million or $1 billion for sure. If I had that, I don't need the rest of these other little coins. I can just grab that coin. My coin, I found it first. It's
No,
my
man,
coin.
your hand. Are you okay?
It's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep walking.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
These are mine too. This is mine.
Yeah, I don't care. I think Bolgan went up ahead.
Give me 1 second, okay?
All right. Yeah, take your time.
This one looks even dumber.
Doctor, this one is really easy. You just put it in the hole. You just have to put the right shapes in the right holes. It's literally a baby's toy. Dr. Bolgan, the solution is in this book. I could just tell you what to do. Just put the blocks in
Nah, I don't care. I'm bored with this area.
It looks like we might be close to the big treasure room, so maybe we could just look for that.
Sounds good to me.
What are you doing? I think those are sacred artifacts.
Oh. What's this? Oh, it's just pottery.
Wait, Doctor, did you just throw that vase?
This is all trash. Nobody wants this stuff.
I don't think that's just trash. I think those are sacred artifacts from an ancient civilization. Isn't that important?
Listen, Richard. I'm the archaeologist here, okay? I went to college. Alright? So, don't think you can tell me what you think to tell me what I should be thinking of, okay? Because I'm the one here who knows what is and isn't trash, okay? I'm the archaeologist. Bah! Bah! I'm the archaeologist here. Motherfucker, these dusty fucking pots. You f***ing pot!
Dude, why is he being a freak right now? Dude, are you okay?
It's that big. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Do you want to sit down?
Heck of hot in here though, right?
It's not hot at all in here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys.
Wait, Austin! Don't leave. Oh no.
What was that? Hey, guys, I think I see something up ahead. Hey, Austin, Richard, I think I see something up guys? Guys?
Come on, let's get out of here. Dude, I don't think we should be here. Dude, you're poison. It was from that creature dog. It's in Hank's notes. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Guys are. I've been looking for you guys. Hey, where's Austin?
Austin is dead.
What?
I just watched him die. Right in front of me.
He's always been kind of a jerk, you know? So,
He got poisoned or something. He just...
Listen, about Austin. Maybe it's good that he's dead. Okay?
What?
It was bound to happen eventually, you know? I mean, I'm just happy that it was him and not us.
How can you say that?
I think we survived because we're just better people.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Can't keep dwelling on the past. Austin's gone. Alright? Who cares about Austin? It's time to move on, you know? He's old news.
This doesn't feel real.
Come on. I found the final treasure room. It's right over here. Let's go. Wow, look at all this.
Yeah, I think this is the treasure room, according to Hank's notes.
Wow. Oh my god, whoa, it's all around us.
Dr. Bolkin, did you see this warning sign? This seems pretty serious. And all these spikes and stuff?
Yeah, but you know, this is all fake.
What?
Listen, okay? All this stuff, it's just meant to scare people away. Okay? Trust me. I learned about it in archaeology school. All right? If you got something valuable, the easiest thing to do is surround it with a bunch of scary stuff. Okay? Then people don't want to go near it, and your stuff is safe. But you can't fool me. I know there's something valuable around in here somewhere.
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't be here.
Oh, look! Look! Ding, 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 ding! Jackpot! Come on, Richard. Let's get that loot. Give me the loot! Give me the loot! I'm an archaeologist. Give me the loot!
Dr. Bolgan! Dr. Bolgan!
Give me the loot! Give me the loot!
Stop for a second.
What?
Look at this place. What are we doing here? We're standing at the barrier of something truly sacred and unknown to us, not a treasure room. And what are we looking for? Jewels? Or gold coins? The same gold coins that tempted and killed our best friend, Austin Flowers? I mean, he was my best friend. I don't know about you. Look, I may not be an archaeologist, but I look around this place and all I see is one thing. We are not welcome here. Even Hank Green, one of the most brilliant minds of our generation, knew that whatever rested here is far too dangerous to mess with. I truly believe that this tomb, or whatever it is, will release something immensely horrible on our world, and we won't be able to undo it. So, Doctor, I'm begging you, let's leave now. Let's turn around and... Are you serious?